Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Crimson Vegas with a capital K, and we're going to be playing Hardland for today. A game currently available in early access on Steam for I think $15. I bought it for $9.74 basically on a moderate discount. And well, you might be asking why would you want to play something like this? Well, here's the reason. We all have we all have lots of games on our library that have a very deep and complex and dark storyline that takes itself very seriously, like Endless Legend, like all these Endless Space, all these space games that we play all the time, and especially for me. And but sometimes we all gotta have at least one or two games in our library that just don't take themselves seriously at all. You're just something that you want to play in order to relax, have some fun, and goof around, basically. And I think Hardland is intended to satisfy that purpose. It's supposed to be an adventure action RPG game, much like I think I'm not sure if Skyrim falls into that category, but it kind of reminds me of Dark Souls and Bloodborne. I suppose Bloodborne is a game that has recently been released, I think. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of Dark Souls in many ways. I suppose in fact, I would dare say it is like a more light-hearted, cartoonish version of Dark Souls. Something, Dark Souls is supposed to make you feel oppressed and dreary, and horror. It makes you feel scared and intimidated by the enemies. This game makes you more. It's more likely to make you laugh and just goof around and sit back and relax, enjoy the scenery, enjoy the very cute little graphics here and there. And the characters have very simplistic design, made it into probably most likely intended to make you just make them look endearing and cute, as opposed to intimidating. Although there are some intimidating enemies, but that's not really their primary purpose. Now you can see here they are very well organized. The developers are very well organized. You can see here they have a log. Now they are saying that they want to make it an open world with 12 landmarks. I think, well, 12 new landmarks. I'm pretty sure they might try to add more at some point in the future. I'm not sure what they mean by 12 landmarks. I think it means like regions or biomes, perhaps, like cave. Like there's a particular cave with multiple areas inside it. I think, yeah, like every one of these landmarks has multiple areas inside it, which you can leave and enter through gates and stuff like that. And they're adding new characters, and they're very detailed additions. Every time they add something, they will write down. I'm not sure if that indicates that they don't intend to add too much, or maybe the game's going to be smaller than they primarily intended. But I mean, yeah, they're pretty much listing every single unit they're significant unit that they're adding, and judging by the fact that they actually said characters can walk on roads, it means they're actually still in the process of programming the NPC AI. Yeah, the AI of the NPCs is not yet fully developed. However, the enemy AI is fairly well developed. In fact, they can carry out some complex tactics, especially the goblins. The goblins in particular are quite impressive in that they are organized. They will respond to their leaders' cries for help, and they will retreat. They will hit and run against you, actually. So they're actually probably currently the smartest enemy available, as opposed to the undead and zombies and all these other creatures. So yeah, again, the game is meant to make you laugh. You have like the Larry the drunk, the father ghoul, the mother ghoul, the kid ghoul, which is kind of ridiculous. Jim the big criminals. They have all kinds of ridiculous names. What do we have as well? Yeah, and we're gonna run into, actually, now that I realized, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be an open world sandbox or no, because the sandbox features are not very much present right now. It's most likely going to be just a plain old open world. Although this game does feature destructibility. Almost everything can be destroyed if you have a powerful enough weapon. I'm not sure how far this will extend, but right now you can cut down grass. You can't cut down trees, but pretty much any grass, stones, rocks, wooden logs, stuff like that. Fences, you can destroy tents and elements of the small fragile buildings can be easily destroyed. Anyways, before we jump in, I'm going to take a look at the options here. Let's see, the inventory is well, it's not very complex, as you can see, very simple stuff. Pretty much the same as all the other games I've played in my life. Skyrim pretty much has the same exact control scheme. You can jump with the space. And what do we have as well? WASD, of course, to move around. I have no idea what's going on here. Maybe it's because I'm playing in a windowed mode, which may explain why everything... Yeah, I prefer to play windowed mode. It allows me to switch back and forth between the between the other programs in the background. It allows me to multitask. We can pick up with the E, of course. What else? I just wanted to make sure everything is accounted for. Alright, we can sprint with the shift. Lovely. Let's go to the gameplay. Show HUD. I have no idea. Show FPS. I don't think I need that very much. I'm gonna go to the controls. The mouse sensitivity is just fine. One thing I found kind of annoying is that the music is way too loud in certain parts. Like if the, for example, the main menu track, when the synthesizers come up, they're just way louder than all the other instruments, and they sort of bang into your ear. And I just had to reduce the music because of that. Yeah, it's way too loud. The sound effects are just fine. All right, so. One more thing. I actually had to lower the quality because I'm not sure if it's... Well, it's most likely because I am playing on a laptop that I get some frame rate issues in these kinds of games. Although I have been able to play Skyrim and The Witcher without any frame rate issues whatsoever. But for some reason, in this game, I am having some frame rate issues. Maybe it's because it has not been optimized yet. They're still in the process of optimizing everything. So a few frame rate issues here and there can be tolerated, so I just had to compensate by lowering the quality as far down as I can go without, well, really this is the lowest I can go. Anyways, and this is gonna be a semi-blind game. I have tried okay, it's not fully blind. I have tried to I played for like 10 minutes just to get used to the controls and the environment, but other than that, this is pretty much gonna be a blind playthrough. Alright, let's jump in. Now, when I say that it reminds me of Dark Souls, I mean that this is the kind of game that you want to... Oh, it appears to have frozen there for a minute. Anyways, we wake up in the middle of okay, it looks like a small town in the suburbs. So when I say that it reminds me of Dark Souls, I meant to say that when you attack and you want to avoid enemy attacks. First of all, there is no aiming assistance. There's no aiming assistance for your attacks, so you're gonna have to actually dodge and avoid as much as possible. You're gonna have to exploit the slow attacks of the enemies. And much like Dark Souls, the enemies in this game, their attacks are slow, but they hit hard. They can kill you in like maybe 2 or 3 hits. So you wanna avoid and dance around as much as you can just to avoid their attacks. And you're gonna try to hit them from their blind spots. So you're gonna have to exploit this a lot in this game. Alright, so we're gonna try to pick up a couple of things here. Look at that, we got some cheese, corn, apple. Yeah, we're gonna pick up everything. As far as I can tell, there is no criminal system here. You can steal everything and nobody would mind. Now, we currently have a health of 350 out of 500, and I'm holding a piece of ham. Yeah, the entire plate of ham. Like, I could have just picked up the ham, I suppose, but you know, apparently my guy here, he decided to pick up the entire piece of ham with a fork sticking out. So, well, how am I gonna eat this thing? Okay. Oh, it says here examine. Is that how I eat it? A plate full of tasty pig meat. Well, that's just lovely. How am I supposed to eat this thing? Hold on, I'm pretty much sure I picked up a couple of things here. And for some reason we started off with 150 health missing. So how am I going to restore that? Let's see. We got some apples here. Do I double click this? Do I right click? Nothing is happening. The cheese. Okay, we can put this in the left hand. Okay, so we're holding the cheese. Now what? We're holding the cheese and the shield. It looks kind of awkward, but I suppose it's meant to be funny. Anyways, alright, so I just clicked the right mouse button and it decided to... I just right-clicked on my mouse and he decided to eat the cheese. So it appears that's how it works. We can block with the shield, but also anything that you are holding with the same hand as the shield, you will actually eat or you will consume whatever it is that you're holding. We attack with the left mouse button, of course. So I assume... Yep, that's exactly what I was looking for. Eat the ham with the right mouse button. So it looks like we're gonna have to, you know, put everything that we want to eat into our left hand one at a time. You can see here we're gonna... Yeah, that's kind of unusual. No, I don't see that being very efficient. I would rather... You know, if I want to heal myself in the middle of combat, I would rather... you know, just... And unless you can stack all these apples in the same hand, perhaps, and just consume them one by one. because having to go into the item menu and, you know, just one by one eat all of these things. And remember, these they don't restore a lot of health, so yeah, it's kind of weird. I suppose it will. It's functional. It's fine. Got some eggplants here. Now there is no crafting system as far as I can tell. I've, you know, in the 10 minutes that I have, you know, fooled around, just goofed around and tried to explore the world, I have not seen any sort of crafting system. I'm hopeful that there will be such a thing, because, I mean, as you can see there, we have so many foodstuffs. You would assume that we can cook them, but I'm not really sure. Anyways, yeah, we can pretty much destroy everything. Anything that can lose health, anything with a health bar can be destroyed, whether it's the carts. Yeah, it's gonna take some time, but it will be destroyed eventually. There we go. We can actually talk to it. Let's see. Oh, it's used to move goods around. Okay. Apparently you can talk to the cart. It's more, I think a more appropriate label is examine. You can examine the cart. You don't talk to the cart, otherwise people will think you're insane. Alright. Now we have a treasure here. Let's take a look. I'm too tired to lift. Oh yeah. You can see down there, there's a stamina bar. We have an 800 stamina. Apparently every time we swing a sword, it will reduce your stamina, so you're gonna have to wait for that to be restored. You can also run using your stamina bar. And I don't want to pick up the poisonous mushrooms. Well, actually, I might pick them up. I'm not sure if there's an alchemy system in the game. If there is, I assume the mushrooms are going to be useful for that. So, the treasure chest requires a silver key, which we don't have. We can carry it. Can we attack it? So it does have a health bar, but it seems to be indestructible. Actually, now that I'm striking the metallic treasure box, I'm kind of worried about my sword. Does the sword wear down eventually, or just get worn or something? I don't know. Yeah, you know, I played this game called Dark Cloud and Dark Cloud 2. The more you use your weapons, the more they will degrade over time. But this one does not have any degradation. Apparently, you can equip this sword and it will stay forever. You can pretty much, yeah, this is an immortal sword. It's indestructible. It cannot be destroyed by any way, shape, or form. What do we have here? We have a grave. Hardlandian gravestone. Yeah, we have a lot of generic graves all around. You can pick up a tree trunk, and I think you can throw this at your enemy. I'm gonna try and throw it against this ghoul here. Yep, that is a ghoul. It's supposed to be some kind of zombie, I suppose. There we go. And he's quite passive. He's not aggroed whatsoever. He didn't take much damage there. And as you can see, I am exploiting his blind spot. He can only attack with his right hand, I think. Yep. And he happened to carry around some spare change. Let's try and attack these guys. There you go. Yep, he can only attack with his right hand. And we pretty much slaughtered them right off the bat. I'm not sure if this is like an OP sword we're carrying, or these are just wimpy enemies. But I'm pretty sure they had a higher level than mine. Like, for example, this ghoul guy here, he was at level 5, so I'm pretty sure he was not supposed to die this quickly. And apparently these undead units, they had a lot of fruit and vegetables lying around in their pockets, which is good. We need those to heal up. Although I have a feeling we will not take too much damage unless we are facing some ranged enemies. We have a large treasure, which requires a large key, of course. That is a no-brainer. You need a huge key to open a huge treasure box, of course. We have some combat over there. What's going on? Yeah, I think, yeah, this guard here, he is being attacked by some kind of... What the hell is this? Alright, so we know he's back to normal. Okay, apparently they were running away from each other. Yeah, there's some very weird AI behaviors here and there. And we just picked up something interesting. I'm gonna take everything I can carry. And this guy apparently lost his helmet. I'm gonna take that as well. Thank you very much. Yeah, during combat, oh, he's pissed off. He is really mad. He just lost his helmet and his bald head is exposed to the sun. He is not happy about that at all. So we're gonna talk to him, see what he does. Last month, this place was attacked by giant spiders. Luckily, we managed to drive them away. Okay, that's it. Now, last time I played through this, this guy had a different name and he had a different face, I believe. So I'm not sure if that was intentional or maybe he's just a randomly rolled a randomly generated sort of AI creature. Anyways, this guardsman here, he has nothing to offer us. And indeed, we have nothing to offer him. But we stole his helmet, which is nice. Now, this is a shield, but it doesn't look like we can carry it. Maybe it's some kind of cog. Anyways, let's take a look at our recent equipment. We have a full helmet. Offers very good protection. Let's use it. Okay, we cannot equip the full helmet. Maybe it's because it was stolen? Anyways. Well, actually, this one has more armor. The full helmet has 200 armor. This one has 300. So I'm assuming this one... Of course, this one is better, obviously. It's a large helmet with menacing horns on it. It's kind of like a Skyrim helmet, sort of. And we have an ice hammer. Wow, it deals way too much damage. Look at that. Our current weapon deals 120 damage, and it drains 200 stamina. Use stamina cost. I'm not sure what that means. Like it has an a stamina equipment cost. Like, as long as you are equipped with this thing, it will reduce your maximum stamina by 200. I assume that's how it works. And every time you swing your sword, it will remove 700 stamina. I think that's how it works. Anyways, we can only equip this until level 3. But yeah, clearly this one deals way more damage, but it also costs more stamina to use. Then again, if I try to expend my stamina, I can actually go down all the way down to 0, and it will not really affect the power of my weapon. Look at that. I'm still swinging. I'm still swinging my sword. No penalty as far as I can tell. We're gonna destroy this hay, for example. There we go. I think you can also destroy the fence. Let's give it a try. Alright, we've completely trashed this fence. Welcome sign. Yep, we can destroy the welcome sign as well, but I'm not gonna do that because I would rather be civilized. At least as far as, you know, getting your directions and stuff like that. You know, I'm a good guy. I don't want to wreck too much. Welcome to the town of Fortuna. Mayor Marquardt. Alright. Sounds like an interesting mayor there. Alright, so here we have a WTF portal. I think this was the recent addition, and I actually did enter this in my first 10 minutes of playthrough, and it was actually pretty cool. But I'm gonna show it to you later. I might even dedicate an entire episode to playing through that. But it looks like we have some shenanigans over in this direction. Let's take a look. What's going on here? Nath the Desperate, and we have reached level 2. Lovely. So now that we are level 2, what can we do? So all that happened, I think our damage increased, our health increased by 22, I suppose. Our maximum stamina increased by 12. But there doesn't appear to be any character progression. There is no skill tree, as far as I can tell. We got the quest menu here. There's nothing there. We got the map. Yeah, unlike Skyrim and Guild Wars 2, you cannot actually move your character while you have the map pulled up. Actually, it doesn't even work in Skyrim that way. It's only in Guild Wars 2. Yeah, it's only in MMOs. What am I thinking? I'm just rambling right now. Anyways, let's go to the inventory. The standard sheet. Yeah, there is no progression right now. Hopefully, they will add this in the future. Apparently, our warrior is called Jonathan Gore. Interesting name. Very generic kind of warrior-ish name there. We have a goblin's heart, which is still beating. Not sure what use that will be. Apparently we can hold it in our left hand, but okay, I'm gonna carry that helmet. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take everything. You know what? I'm gonna just carry everything I can. I'm just gonna grab everything I can carry, because as far as I can tell, there is no weight limit to the stuff you can carry. Again, I'm not sure if this is intentional or do they intend to remove it in the future, but right now, everything is up for grabs. We got a rock down there. So, can we swim? Can we enter the water? Can we swim? And we are walking slower than usual. I'm gonna try to run a little bit. Let's see what we can do. Alright, I'm gonna talk to this guard here. At work, I guard people, and at home, I watch my dog. That's the life of a simple guard like me in a nutshell. Yep, you're pretty much a very generic kind of guard. Sean the Whale Killer. Well, I don't think you're gonna be running into any whales anytime soon, so your name is rather inappropriate. Anyways, we won't be needing your service in killing whales. I'm gonna try to eat the heart. Oh, okay. I'm clicking the right mouse button. Apparently, you cannot eat the heart. It's kind of something. It sounds like something that ISIS would do. Anyways, yeah, eating hearts of people. Alright, we're gonna move forward and see what we got here. We got some goblins. Now, these are by far the most intelligent enemies, although they are, ironically, the weakest. So they're still not very threatening. You can pretty much just slaughter them. And again, most of your enemies we're gonna attack with, they will be attacking with their right arms. So if you can attack them from the left side, you can pretty much smash them to pieces without ever getting hit. That is probably the single biggest exploit, single most you know, useful exploit in this game right now. I'm not sure if they intend to correct this, like perhaps widening the hit detection of the enemies or something like that. I don't know. And this guy, yeah, when goblins are alone, they tend to run away. We're gonna take that torch. I don't care too much about the goblin heart, but I'm gonna take it anyway. So yeah, right now the combat is just way too easy. You can pretty much slaughter everyone. You can even kill this guy, I suppose. He has a gun, which I would like to take. Alright, we're moving around in the water right now. You know, let's talk to him first. I drank some really strong elven ale earlier today. I can't seem to find my way to the town of Fortuna. I feel I'm getting closer though. What do you think? I'm pretty sure this is not the way to Fortuna. You're stuck in there in the middle of a river. Fortuna is, I think, over that, in that direction. Yeah, that way. But anyways, we're not going to go to Fortuna right now. We're just going to kill some ghouls. See if we can level up a little bit more. Yeah. If you just keep traveling around the enemies and just hit them from behind, from the sides, from their blind spots, you're pretty much guaranteed to win every single battle. So they need to address this, make some balance changes perhaps. Or maybe that's their probably intention, just to make it a sandboxy hack and slash situation without much strategy, or indeed without much thought put into it. Alright, we have some elderly woman. Are you the hero who will save Hardland from the Wooden King? This sword belongs to my husband. Bring this old lady a fresh apple and the sword is yours. Apparently we do have an apple, because it's the quest requirement is in green, so we're gonna click complete. Alright, so we received a steel sword. Not sure what good that will do me. I already have a steel sword. As a matter of fact, I want to get rid of the steel sword so I can equip the hammer. We have 2 ice hammers of Thorgil, yeah. Really weird situation there. Oh, we can carry the old woman, alright. That is just ridiculous, look at that. She's like, alright, yeah, he's carrying me, fine, yeah. And she's still holding his stick. It's almost like she doesn't recognize the fact that gravity goes down as opposed to sideways. Yeah, she's pretty much frozen in place at the moment. Yep. Alright, we're gonna throw you into the water. You need to take a bath. It's time for you to take a bath, lady. There we go. No, that's not what I wanted. There you go. Whoa, she's taking damage in the water. And she's still talking to me, alright. Whoa. I'm not sure if she's senile. She might have Alzheimer's, because she's gonna give me another sword. This sword belongs to my husband. Bring this old lady a fresh apple and the sword is yours. Okay, we received another steel sword apparently. Yeah, clearly she has Alzheimer's and she just pulled a second sword right out of her ass, and we just lost an apple, I believe, yeah. You know, at this point, apples are actually more useful than swords, because at least you can eat them. You can restore your health. Swords, however, are pretty much useless. Since there's no crafting system, you cannot salvage them like in many other games. Yeah. Can't salvage items as far as I can tell. You can only sell them. And I think we ran into that salesman, that traveling merchant guy, and he did not have any sell or buy commands, so I assume we cannot actually sell things yet. Holy crap, what do you have here? A friendly skeleton. Yes, he has indeed broken the stereotype of all skeletons, usually involving skeletons being mean and trying to kill you. And yes, we can carry the chicken helmet skeleton here, the friendly skeleton with a chicken helmet. Perhaps you can help me with one thing. I would like to taste ham one more time before I collapse, but the little piggies are too fast and I'm afraid of the big ones. Okay, I'm pretty sure we have some ham back there. What the hell was that? I'm pretty sure I heard gunshot back there. What the hell? Where did that come from? Anyways, we're gonna have to find some pigs, slay them, and harvest the ham. What's going on here? Alright, so this guard just murdered a goblin. Got a sharp axe down there. So where are them pigs at? Oh, there we go, these are pigs. It's time to murder these pigs. We can carry a full-size pig there. We gained a level by killing a pig. How about that? In fact, I'm actually kind of curious. How much experience do we gain? Okay, I'm gonna throw the ham for now. Just I want to see how much experience do we gain from killing a pig. I wasn't paying attention actually. Wait a minute. There we go. So we gained 40 experience from killing those guys. Okay, so we're holding the ham, and I assume we have to take it towards him. All right. Well, check it out. Actually, rolling around doesn't cost. Not only does it not cost any stamina whatsoever, it's still faster than walking around. So I'm really, what's the point of running when you can just roll, right? Hopefully they will finish that in the future. And we can roll in mid-air. Check this out. That is hilarious. That is just ridiculous. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Yep. Perhaps you can help me with one thing. While I got your ham. Well, it's right there in your face. You can pretty much just take it. I'm not sure how you're gonna digest that thing when you have no digestive system. You're pretty much a skeleton there, dude. Accept. Okay, so we accepted the quest. But he refuses to take my ham. Anyways, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kill this guy. Holy shit! What just happened? A bunch of skeletons spawned out of this guy, and they're all named character. All right, so we have like 5 characters. Assume. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is about, but yeah, we have 5 characters here. Oh, and they actually deal some damage. They are serious. They are really out for my blood. What the hell? I have some of that. There we go. I'm gonna try and hit them from the blind spots, but unfortunately there's so many of them, so they're definitely gonna hit you at some point. And as far as I can tell, their health bar is not changing. They're just dying all of a sudden. Yeah. Very strange characters indeed. Whoa, we're taking way too much damage now. And they are not. But we will persevere and we will smash them to pieces eventually. There we go. Just die already. Yeah, you can see here I'm swinging my sword. There is no... okay, that is just lovely. I'm pretty sure he can't hurt me anymore. I mean, after all, if he doesn't have a head... Oh, what am I thinking? Skeletons don't need eyes to see. They can pretty much detect your presence, because after all, they don't have eyes. They only have eye sockets. There we go. Now, I want to get that chicken mask. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Get the chicken masks. Don't care too much about the frying pan. Don't care too much about the steel dagger. Actually, we're going to take the shoulder armor and the steel dagger. You know why? Now, we only have a left shoulder armor. I'm pretty sure that one should be on the right side. Yep, there we go. Is it mine? I think it's mine. It just fell off in the middle of combat. Anyways, we're going to try to heal ourselves now. We're going to take the potato. We're going to eat that. It doesn't restore much health there, but it is delicious. Good to know. Means I have no problems eating that potato. Now what I'm going to do is I would like to kill this guy, because I have a feeling he has some useful stuff. Before we do that, we're going to heal ourselves again. So the carrot heals more health than a potato. Makes perfect sense. Yeah, we just got like 60 health from the corn, so the potato for some reason does not restore much health. Let's try the eggplant, shall we? We got 50 health from that one. Before we forget, just get the chicken mask. Okay. That's actually not very bad. It looks kind of like one of those like aboriginal, it's like a combination of aboriginal headpiece and a Viking-ish helmet. And by the way, that's a very common misconception. Viking helmets, they don't actually have horns. They have wings, though. Yeah, that's the officially they had wings. They don't have horns. Not sure why they... I suppose it's easy to mistake them for horns because, you know, in the shadow, in the darkness, they kind of look like horns, I suppose. But they're wings. They're supposed to be wings. Anyways. I wouldn't know. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I want to kill this guy because I'm going to try and take his gun. Hopefully the guard will not notice. Let's give it a try. You really pushed your... Okay, so he's going to use the gun against me. And he's a total idiot because he... Are we drowning? Yes, we're drowning, apparently. There we go. We just gained a bunch of experience and we leveled up. We're going to take the blunderbuss. Thank you very much. It says that I'm drowning, but doesn't appear to be drowning, really. He dropped a treasure chest. So where's the key? I would assume he has the key. Did we aggro the guard? I don't think so. I just want to make sure we did not aggro this guy. Nope, he doesn't care. He doesn't care one bit. I just murdered a civilian with a gun. And he doesn't care. So, okay, I'm supposed to find some kind of... We're supposed to find a key on this guy, but he doesn't seem to have a key. I'm gonna take the puppet rooster, see what that does. Alright. It's used for voodoo rituals. Alright. Whatever. We're gonna use it for voodoo rituals. Maybe someday, at some point in the future, they will add some kind of voodoo magic in this game. Oh. Will you look at that? Viffil the Grand Old Boar. It's a quite dangerous animal, but it doesn't look too dangerous, actually. If we don't aggro this guy, he's not too dangerous. No, my previous experience with boars was rather unpleasant, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna equip the blunderbuss. Okay, this thing is huge. It's more like a siege weapon than an actual gun, but you know, it's more like a hand. What was it called? More like a portable siege item. Anyway, reminds me of the Abbas gun used in the Ottoman Empire, the Ottoman siege engineers. All right, we're gonna just try and shoot this guy. And yes, this is what's supposed to be the most terrible boar in the land, and we just destroyed his ass. We're gonna take his heart. There we go. So yeah, that's pretty much what the game is about so far. It's just pretty much about killing enemies, harvesting their corpses for hearts and whatever weapons they have at their time. What the hell's going on here? This guy is shooting at me, but he can't quite aim. The aiming mechanic in this game is not very well developed. He's desperately trying to shoot at me, but he is just... Maybe he's cross-eyed. I assume he is cross-eyed. It doesn't help that he is actually on top of the pig. And the pig is currently... You know, I take it back. The goblins are not the smartest enemies. And this guy has definitively busted that myth. Okay, so he's trying to aim a little bit better. We're just gonna murder this guy. There we go. Alright, so he's aiming a little bit better now. He's getting better. I think he just googled how to shoot a crossbow. Ruined crossbow. It's quite ruined. Why would I want that? Town guard helmet. Yes, we're gonna take that. Why is a goblin wearing a town guard helmet? That is the question. So let's take a look at this boar here. Oh, he's just a regular boar. He has no name. And apparently you can steal from them too. We can steal his heart. Alright. Oh, I stole his heart and now he is aggro. There we go. Makes perfect sense. I mean, just stealing people's hearts. That is just something we should do that more often. You want to kill someone, you want to assassinate them, just sneak up behind them and steal their hearts. Alright. So the gun is not... Again, there's no aim assistance, and the projectiles have a habit of traveling over their intended target. There we go. Where he got caught in the blast. You see what happened there? The terrain is somewhat destructible. I mean, you can pretty much dig yourself into a hole if you keep firing on the same area. We're gonna try it right now, just see what happens. Again, there's no penalty for the stamina here. We can pretty much shoot as much as we want, and we dug a little hole there. Check it out. Is that water? I think that's water. Yes, we indeed dug a hole in the ground, and we have found water. I'm gonna continue digging there and see what happens. Like, how far down can we go? That is the question there. Alright. It's quite deep. That is quite a deep hole. And we dug it using nothing but a blunderbuss with unlimited ammo. It's like playing with cheat codes enabled. Anyways, we got some kind of cheat code shenanigans going on. Alright, is there anything here? Anything whatsoever? There's a small tunnel. Oh crap! Hold up, holy shit, holy shit. Run! Run! That was just ridiculous. What just happened there? He didn't even try to struggle. He pretty much walked at the bottom. I'm not sure if this has anything to do with the fact that we're wearing some very heavy armor, or it's just the default. Yeah, the water mechanics are not very clear so far. Hey, this rock is damaged. So what happens if you actually destroy said rock? It blows up into... well, it disappears, obviously. So we lost a bit of health there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to return to my traditional weapons. We are level 4 now, so it's a good time to actually try the... wow, the ruined crossbow is just terrible. 93 damage, and it uses 500 stamina. Okay, it's actually quite close to the blunderbuss. Not much better, but still, the blunderbuss is way better. It shoots fire. We're gonna eat the watermelon, which did not restore much health, surprisingly. Where's the hammer? Or at least 2 hammers. There we go. Alright, that's way better. Oh, I was hoping to actually get to those pigs and harvest their corpses, but apparently that's all the ham they had. Not much meat left on the bone. Say, we haven't talked to this fisherman here. Let's take a look. Dave the Fisherman. Hi there, I am Dave the Fisherman. Haven't seen you before. Where are you from? Well, we could be rude, but I'm gonna be nice for now. Despite that I've been such an asshole so far in this game, but we're still gonna be nice people, right? It's weird, I don't remember. You weren't there half an hour ago. When I had just returned from my fishing trip, something strange is happening indeed. Well, very suspicious. Where's the closest town? Town of Fortuna is right next to us. Just follow the road north from here. Apparently everyone in this town has some kind of amnesia. Thankfully this guy still remembers the location of the town. You weren't there half an hour ago. Yeah, they just keep repeating themselves. Very much amnesiacs in this game right now. By name and nature, I catch the fish. So your name is Dave Fisherman? I don't understand. Anyways, I catch the fish, and my good friend Domovoy sells the fish at the Fortuna market. It is a lot of work, but quite profitable and very satisfying. We never have to throw away food, as Domovoy is always hungry. Good. I could help. Do you have use for extra hands? Sure, you can deliver the spot of fish to Domovoy. We're gonna accept that. It's gonna be our first quest. Where can I get weapons? The closest blacksmith is in town of Fortuna. Grammar much. Smithy is an excellent... oh, what just happened? Smithy is an excellent craftsman. I purchased pretty much all of my fishing gear from him. Good. Speaking of Smithy, you should have my new fishing rod ready. Could you get it for me? I can give you money for your troubles. Alright, I'm gonna... just took 2 quests from this guy, so if we destroy him, we would be losing out. Now, there is no doubt in my mind that he's gonna probably offer us something really stupid and unnecessary, and most likely will not compare to what we have right now. We pretty much have some pretty cool loot there. So I'm not sure what purpose this quest will have, except maybe it will give us some experience. Yeah, that's probably it. But whatever he will give us is probably gonna be useless to us. Now, I am very tempted at going towards the town hall, or I think this is a town. Yeah, this is where the town lies. But what's even more tempting is to check out that sweet WTF portal. The what the fuck portal? Actually, we have a bush there. You can hide in the bush, and we're being blocked by the trunk there. Lovely. Perfect hiding. Just, you know, the horn sticking out. Nothing suspicious there. And apparently you can roll in it. Yep, that is not suspicious whatsoever. Alright. I wanted to take this with me, but oh the hell. You can throw it. Just take it off you and throw it. Right. So apparently you cannot enter the portal with a bush on your head while wearing a bush. And I did not mean any sexual innuendo by that. Did the game just freeze? I hope not. Alright. So the WTF portal is indeed full of all kinds of WTF. This world looks magical. Now I assume this portal will lead us back home. So what do we have here? Stay away, it's the damn chicken. Okay. Whoa! Got some giant apples here. Did I just drop something? I think I dropped a skull or something. Yeah. That's probably it. Alright, we're gonna go down and see what we have here. Again, lots of small treasures that require keys which we don't have. Oh, just screw the treasure, man. Just go down. Do I really need what's inside? Like, what could possibly be more awesome than what we already have? We have a blunderbuss and this chicken there. Alright, so the chicken is gonna follow me, I think. Yeah, yes it is. Apparently the fact that I have a chicken helmet on makes them like... Yeah, you can see those sparkles. I'm pretty sure it means they are attracted to our chicken helmet, but well, it doesn't do much. Ah, man, it's time to kill those chicken. Yeah, there we go. I'm not sure if you're seeing this, but we are actually getting experience from killing those chickens. We're getting like 40 XP from every chicken. Yep, that is quite ridiculous. And apparently we are being blocked. Yeah, the collision at work here is pretty impressive. Yeah, this is probably one of the impressive things about this game. The collision. To destroy these rocks. Is that guy for real? Did he just kill one of his own men? Somehow, I have no idea how that happened. There we go. Special crossbow. And we're gonna take that. A poor crossbow. No, thank you. I'm gonna hold on to my special crossbow. You can keep all the poor crossbows to yourself. Yep. I have a bad feeling about that special crossbow. He pretty much murdered his own men back there. What the hell is this place? Alright, looks like a goblin encampment. Minions, kill that creature. What the hell are they doing? They're just jumping up and down. They need to go to the bathroom real fast. And apparently they're dying. Anyways, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out my blunderbuss. It should be enough to pretty much murder everyone. Let's see. There we go, blunderbuss. I have a really bad feeling about that guy. That big thing in the middle there. We're just gonna siege him up with the blunderbuss. He's telling his minions to kill that creature, but the creatures... No, here's the funny thing. The creatures are responding. His goblin minions are responding, and he is clearly looking straight at me, but they're having a hard time identifying where exactly I am. Alright, we just destroyed their tent. Yeah, this blunderbuss does not screw around at all. Really going to town on those tents. I think it's time to go take out our special crossbow. Don't forget the crossbow. I hate the crossbows in this game, man. They're just unnecessary. Well, it looks like our captain helmet has lost quite a bit of armor there, but it's still in the game. Interesting. And we dropped our shoulder armor. There we go. Put it back on. So the sharp axe, is it better or worse than the steel sword? Actually, the axe is quite a bit better. Let's use the axe. I don't like the fact that every time you gain a level, the game will, like, your dude will just float up in the air and just kill this guy. Yeah, I take it back. When I said that the AI is kind of smart, they're not. They're just jumping around, and their boss is telling them to kill that creature, and they're not responding as they should. So we're just gonna murder their boss, and I think we just killed him. Yes, we did. And as soon as we killed him, they actually finally decide to attack me, which is kind of ironic if you think about it. I'm gonna take out the ice hammer. I'm right here. Every time you enter the item menu, I think the AI will just forget about you for a few seconds. Just die already. There we go. No, I kind of question the enjoyment factor of a game where you can pretty much murder everything within a few minutes. Like, where's the challenge? Maybe I'm a little bit too used to all these serious games out there. Can we destroy the wall? Can't destroy the wall. Very well. Forget about the goblin axe. I highly doubt the effectiveness of the goblin axe. Now check this guy out. This big Jabba the Hutt kind of character here. He's just, yeah, he's completely wasted. Anyways. All this freaking gold, holy shit. More special crossbows. I'm gonna pick that up. Hopefully we'll be able to sell it somehow. Did I just burn on something? Yeah, there's a fire there. Oddly enough, the most dangerous thing about this game, the only thing that can kill you, is the environment. You know, fire and water, much more likely to kill you than the actual enemies. I mean, just look at this. Ah, man.